Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I am a professional intuitive empath. It's so good to share energy with you. Thank you for inviting me into your lives today. We're going to jump right into it. This is 18 plus. I don't even know what I'm about to say, but the message goes a little bit this way. Someone you know in your life wants you to fuck them back to factory presets. Yes, that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. My sweet little innocent empaths, what have you been up to? How have you been hiding this freak in you? Someone around you wants you to fuck them back to factory presets. Now, the message is coming in dualistically. First of all, if you're not sleeping with anybody, this may not apply. If you've never slept with anybody, this will not apply. Maybe if you share deep intimacy with someone, this will apply. Um, but intimacy on whatever level you guys shared intimacy on. This feels to me like an X. I'm gonna make it positive for us and take it forward, but it feels to me like an X thinks that your yoni and your energy is healing, or that if they could sleep with you again, it could make them better. Mental illness is real, guys. Somebody that is no longer in your life feels that sexual reconciliation, a spinning of the block of sorts, whatever the case may be, however it plays out for you, will affect your energy because you guys maybe had really great physical chemistry, and they are banking on that being what pulls you back in to a toxic cycle again. Someone wants you to fuck them back to factory presets. You know, when I heard that, I thought, angels, really? And they said, yes, we're going to exist in our shadow and duality, meaning you need to understand this reality, this very primal reality that we live in. And also, maybe the next time, let's move it forward a little bit, you get into a similar position, understand the power of your sexual nutrition. You guys heal through your love. You heal through your sexual exchanges as well with whom you choose to share that with. And if you've been more lackluster in the past about how you minded that, it's time to shift, because your angels want you to be very aware that you might have a gift. Any empath listening, it doesn't matter what you're actually doing, and of course, to a certain degree, technicality always matters, right? But you're an empath, which means that you perceive and fill in energetically whatever a partner may need. That means that sex with you feels incredibly nourishing. And it feels like healing. And it could be healing wounds that have been there for a long time, even if they're wounds they've never let you into. I'm going to get serious with you about it. We can be a little silly, and hopefully I can lighten this up a bit, because it's very heavy energy, and that's a weird vibration for sexual energy, but that's also part of it. Because there is a weight and a responsibility that comes with being in charge of the kind of gift that you guys are sexually, empaths, and sensually and emotionally. The way that you stimulate and or calm and ease the nature of people can have them highly addicted to you. You know, you see a lot of readings where they're saying that they're addicted to you, they're obsessed, da da da. I want to break that down, because yeah, that part. But really, what it is they're missing something, and I can't get the song out of my head. But Artemis, I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss me. I can tell it hits. They want to hit, and yes, figuratively speaking, that's what they're saying. They'd like to sleep with you again. Yeah. And we can laugh about that and roll our eyes at the reality of that never coming true, because we know the work we did, and it's nothing we would ever do. We also know how we're attracted to people, and that has a lot to do with respect. And they're saying, exactly, I was disrespectful. I was wrong. I treated you badly. So just come fix me, mommy, quote unquote. You guys get what's happening there? Hmm. A lot of your relationships parentified you. Yes, we're going to go there. A lot of them parentified you. I'm talking about your intimate partner relationships. You may have been with someone who was parentifying you, who was putting you into position to be their parent because of whatever nurturing they did not get. And that's why I say we need to do our self reflection and our healing empath, because we too have wounds too that we carry into relationships as well. But in this case, this is not about you. Y'all have been doing your work. This is about someone who did not do their work, came to you, was badly behaved, and then you sent them from you, and now they want to play again. And also, they may actually think that if they uh, surrender to your tutelage, you see again how they're still parentifying you. They'll listen, they'll be better, XYZ. It'll be different this time because there's something so divine about you, and now they understand that reality. But that's also part of the lesson, is for them to understand that reality, but away from you permanently. Someone wants you to fuck them back to factory presets, and don't let your ego mess with your head and convince you that that's a good idea or a safe bet, because what will happen is that narcissists of all kinds, overt and covert, hoover through grandiose future faking promises. I want you to think about the illusion that you were steeped in. I want you to think about the way that you felt. I want you to think about what needs weren't met, about what animosity was held, how you might have felt prisoner in your own home or your own relationship, whatever. You name it, right? So just because they're saying, if you heal me with your magical healing, our poom pooms are full of prestige, right? If you heal me, and that's a video, guys, that I made, and I've been really working on having a higher percentage of connecting them. So that one, I think I will really try to find. Your poom poom is full of prestige. It's a video I made where I was talking about the fact that our energy is expansive. It's Jupiterian. And if you're sharing your energy sexually with someone, it will expand their life. But you also will heal them. Other magical things will happen in every single realm and area. But what will really happen is that you will heal them. And that's very addictive. Who doesn't want to be around healing? Okay? So I want you to understand that someone wants to play. They think that if they come back your way, and or if they submit to whatever your master plan is, maybe you always told them, if we do this, this, or this, then this, and this will happen. And they just bucked the system with you the whole time. They fought you the whole time. They didn't want to cooperate. It was just exhausting. And you disembarked. They're like, no, 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 now let's go back. I'll do that part. But that's part of this whole cosmic spinning thing, is something is ending and something begins. You've already dealt with whatever emotions or feelings that you had for them. And because we are collapsing timelines as we spiritually ascend, I know I've been going through a lot of spiritual ascension. I know a lot of you guys have too. Ascension systems are wicked. But when we collapse these timelines, when we spiritually ascend, it means that what might have been in a fantastic fit and a coveted, desirous, highly desirable to you fit previously does not work today. And it can happen so quickly. The second someone starts to play and maybe trample the soul contract between you two. In the past, you guys may have lingered in relationships because you thought you had spiritual healing work to do, sensual healing work to do, sexual healing work to do. You were attracted to. But as you've started to really be firm with the universe about what works for you and what doesn't work for you, the universe says, all right, sis, let me move over and let's let whatever you really do want come through. And so that happens very quickly for you. So something that may have been a perfect fit for you whenever is no longer. And a lot of people don't understand that because a lot of people are not really doing their shadow work. And so what that means is that they're looking at you and they're thinking, how on earth could she be over this? Or how on earth could he be over this? It can't happen that quickly. We don't shut off our emotions. We feel everything, probably doubly, with our little empath, soft, mushy energies. However, we process, and we're usually processing a long time before a real disembarkation, right? So we are over it by the time someone else may be having a realization about what they had and what they lost. Shout out to Fleetwood Mac. So players only love you when they're playing. And that's exactly what these angels today are saying. They said that's the angel share. These people are playing. They want you back over there, wherever there is. They want you back with them, or they want to be back over there with you, wherever you are. That would be a dream come true for them. They want you to fuck them back to factory presets, and that sounds hot, right? Yeah. You would like to relinquish control and get on plan and course and do the right thing, but it's a lie. It's not. That's the lies that the devils bring, and they wrap them in those kind of packages. And the Hoovers get very creative, and the Hoovers can even be attractive. The Hoovers can be a lot of things, but it's just so that you get back active, because those demons want to get back active. And attaching to you spiritually with whatever spirits that they have on them is what they want to do, or just getting back in your energy to slow you down, to stop you from staying true to you. A lot of people, when you have put down your independence and decided to move in a different direction, there's so much resentment for you because it's not maybe something that they could do in their own lives, or how dare you? How dare you really think that you could change? Because if you change, what does that say about them? Even if you weren't dealing with full narcissists and just people that were toxic generally, people get very intimidated when they see you trying to live every dream and bring it into reality. And so that intimidates them. And if this is your lovers, and they weren't your friends, it wasn't lovers and friends, it was enemies and foes, it was sleeping with the enemy. And now they're offering you this, like, I bow before you, I submit. Fuck me till I'm not crazy. That's not going to be it, empath. They're never not going to be crazy. You already done put it on them in whatever capacity or way. And they're very entrenched. The crazy did stay in their energy. So your sexual healing is not the answer. I will say this, however, because I'm channeling it. You don't have to heal them. And I wouldn't communicate with them. And some of them are going through it. And that's why our angels have us step away. Because they do not want us to karmically absorb someone else's energy. And we would have a soft spot for them if we could see what their real reality was. So they just shut us off, and they cloak us, and they protect us. But some of them are going through a hard time. I don't give a damn. This is not the channel where you're going to get sympathy from me. Other than to understand that we are all a part of a creation to some degree. And even if they are fully consumed with their demons, to somebody, divinely speaking, they're someone's child or someone's something. And so someone's going through a hard time. And if you want to send a prayer, you can do that. Doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean that they get to come back. And you don't have to send it to them. I'm not saying send them a text. I'm not saying send them a message. I'm saying if you just want to say, human soul that might be infested with demons right now, on this earth plane stay, then that's something you can say. And it only speaks to your integrity and your compassion. A lot of us don't want anything bad to happen to people. We really have moving on and forgiven. A lot of people hold grudges for a really, 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 really long time. I could be upset, and you can be upset, but we pretty much turn it over to the divine, and we extract the lesson. The lesson. I can't talk today. That's what I'm saying here specifically, is we transmute energy, and even the request that psychically came in about you fucking them back to factory presets is their admission and acknowledgement that they now understand your gift, but they're still channeling it in the low vibrational way that they would, of course. but they get it. They know that having a round, a sesh, a moment with you would literally clear up whatever confusion and fog that they might be in. It would be siphoning that energy. When we love someone, we're happy to give that. We're going in looking, like Inspector Gadget for where the bugs are at to help clear and clean anyone we love. But that is a privilege, and that is earned, and that comes with responsibilities. And you can't be the only one bearing the responsibility, empath. That's just not something that you can do. But someone understands that physical proximity, even just even being physically close, would be enough to get them through, to stop feeding, so they could not have to wean off of you, because it's what they feel like they're doing. Uh, because of whatever your chemistry was like, they're very aware of how to affect you, and they're very aware of exactly how to get you to get off of your course. So I highly recommend that you do not let them back in. Because if you do, it's still you that has to clean it up again. I'm not channeling an energy that's changed. I'm channeling an energy that's challenged, that you moved away from them, that you committed to whatever your new life is, that you took your power back and saved yourself, and maybe saved your kids, saved your endeavor, you saved your legacy, and you did it unapologetically, and you did it. To them, they're saying I'm hearing them ruthlessly, but I think that self-preservation is the first rule, and you did it to set yourself free. You did it because Stockholm Syndrome was easing and you could finally breathe. You did it for both of your higher selves, for the things that they will never be able to see. You know, it started out funny. When I heard it, I thought, oh, really? You want me to go on there and do this message? And they said, yeah. Because you need to understand that that's also part of it. They're showing me Mike Tyson's hands, and they said, do we need to make you guys sign a waiver for it? That thing is protected, okay? Because what happens is it creates these really tough soul ties. And that's for everybody. But when you're loving purely, like a lot of us try to, I'm not saying we all get it perfect, but we try. It's a different kind. It hits differently. It hits. And it will make them miss you. And it will make them do a lot of things to get into your energy. And it can turn really ugly. And that's why I don't want to romanticize it. That's why I think this turned more serious than I intended it to. I really thought I was going to come on here and laugh at them with you, for you and on behalf of you. But, turns out this was a real PSA. I'm trying to be obedient to understand if there's anything else the angels want to say, but know that I think that's really it. The physical, they're hoping that if they were just to get back around you physically, that it would change their current reality, or that they could even calm themselves down against you. That's what I'm hearing too. They want to calm themselves down against you. You know, after you've like been through something traumatic, and if you're a hugger, how like you might just only want a hug, like the physical relief of someone else like bearing the weight of whatever is heavy for you. That thing, it's like such relief. They're also showing me women who have pregnant bellies, who will have their spouse like stand behind them with like a sheet or a towel across her belly and like lift it up so that the weight is off her back. There's someone who caused you a lot of weight on your back, and who caused you a lot of stress and strife, and who messed with your life and came in purposely to mess with your life, is upset because you pulled your power and your energy back, and that messed with their life. And now they want you to alleviate them of that strife. And now we can laugh together, guys. Oh my God. Mental health is real, and people are crazy. Someone wants you to, but it's physical. So that's the thing that's so interesting to me that they keep focusing on. This is so not my story, guys. It's a physical relief. So this is someone that you had some level of connection with to a deep, deep degree. Was it mind effing if it wasn't actual physicality, but they're like you're under their skin. I'm clearing Frank Sinatra. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the very heart of me. So deep, da 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 da, that you're a part of me. I've got you under my skin. You're under someone's skin. I'm hearing skin now. I'm hearing everything that has to do with skin. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? The angels are off. I'm hearing the mood is set. I'm telling you, someone wants you to fuck them back to factory presets. That's Rihanna. The mood is set. You already know what's next. TV on blast. Turn it down. Turn it down. Don't want it down. And your body. Yeah, skin. That's Skin by Rihanna. I'm hearing Madonna. Do I know you from somewhere? Why do you leave me wanting more? Why do all the things I say sound like the stupid things I said before? That channeling has to do with a soulmate connection specifically. So that's someone from your past. Absolutely. This is an ex. Okay, because that if the Six of Cups was a song, that would be the song. Okay, that is Skin by Madonna as well. I think the name of the song is Skin as well. The other song by Rihanna's name is Skin. Oh no, do I have a playlist to assemble? So Skin and Skin, Skin on Skin, Skin on Skin. Someone wants you to fuck them back to factory presets again. I can't make this up. This is literally the message for the day. Skin on Skin. With the Madonna song, Kiss Me, I'm Dying. I'm not like this all the time. I've got this thing. I need to make a correction. I need to make a correction, she says. I'm not like this all the time. Do I know you from somewhere? Why do you leave me wanting more? Someone is really craving you guys. I'm not. And I don't know why you need to know this. I don't know if you just need to know so that maybe if they pop in, you can like head it off at the pass so that you can avoid maybe the chemistry blast. Because right now what they're showing me is like a puffer ball exploding. It's just all these pheromones. And this is someone that you might have had a really spicy connection with. And so if that is the case, or a highly passionate connection, you guys know what I mean. Like I talk about that often. Chemistry is not something that can be taught or replaced. And you don't have that same level of chemistry with everybody. But when you have it, hold on to it, because that's like that scintillating thing. And I'm afraid, friends, sweet friends listening, I love you so much, that if you're here, you may have had some really intense chemistry with somebody, and now they're hoping to try to play on that. So I think that that's what the message is. Was there another song? Skin, Rihanna. Yeah, it just kind of skipped in all those Skin songs. Yes, so that's it. Yeah, factory presets. But here's the thing. Even on factory presets, I feel like they were acting up when they came to you and they're like, here's my cup. Right from the very beginning, they were acting up. So there's just no, you can't, there's nothing that you can do. You've already done everything that you can do. I think your angels just wanted to warn you because they don't want you to get caught up in the rapture. I'm here. I can't sing it all. Caught up in the rapture of love. Yeah. They don't want you to get caught up in the rapture, especially if some of you guys are new here and you're in like at the beginning part of the journey, and maybe this is the first Hoover or the second Hoover or whatever. And I'm talking about new, like y'all just broke up or whatever. You have to be really careful because the closer you are to the breakup, the more vulnerable you are to recidivism, to going back, okay, to sinning again. And I'm channeling Fiona Apple. Help me, please, because I'm feeling like a criminal and I need to be relieved of the one I love. Something, yeah, they are upset. Obsession is what I'm channeling. Amor, no ese more. It's not love for you anymore, though. That's what I'm saying by the collapsed timeline helps you to change and quickly evolve into the next thing because it's no longer that for you. But they are so sure of your physical chemistry, or they want to roll the dice. Because I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle, roll the dice. Gotta pay the price. Gotta sacrifice. Gotta roll the dice. They want to roll the dice on being in that connection with you one more time. Because what they're saying is that if they could, they could change you. They're also talking about needing you to help them again lift that thing. I'm channeling An ex and I had a fight, and we were waiting for our lift for the elevator. We came back into our building, and we were waiting for our elevator. And I was pissed at her, so I was physically distancing myself from her because she had tried it, and not in any like overt way, but I was just like, survival instincts. When you're in situations with people that are purposely trying to trigger you, we have our like defense mechanisms. And so she closes the distance and leans her head against my chest and leans her body against mine, puts her hand on my heart, looks up at me through eyelashes, and is like, "Are we okay?" No, we're not okay. But that closing of the physical distance is what I'm channeling here for you. That's what your ex wants to do. They want to close the physical distance with you because they know their effect on you. Then that ex knew her effect on me. And she knew that she would affect me just with her body. Just us sharing energy would affect me. And calm me down to a certain degree. It didn't work that time, actually. I was pretty resolute and correct about my assessment about her behavior in that regard. But the point was, primally speaking, in relationships, when you have that kind of chemistry with someone where you can affect them just with physical touch. Okay, quell anger, shift the narrative, change something around. And the interesting thing about that is they said flip it and reverse it. Yes, they want you to alleviate. Even by her laying against being like that, she wanted me to like reassure her that we were okay, that she was being a dick. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's okay that you're badly behaved. It's fine. Let me hug you and kiss your forehead and tell you it's okay. And I didn't play the game that way that time. But you have someone in your life that's wanting similar from you, that is wanting for you to tell them life's going to be okay after what they put you through. And not just tell them, they want you to fuck it and make it all go away. Kiss it and make it all go away. They want you to sing the boo-boo song to them like they're a kid that's about to go back out and play. And that's what exactly they will do, the angel said, if you allow them to play, because they won't respect you. You will have to choose your dignity over any gratification that could befall you, because it would only be temporary, short-lived, and really not benefit you in the long run. Your angels say you deserve more. You can have more than just some block spinning, night of whatever and chemistry. Don't let someone affect you with their body. Don't let you change your own destiny because they wanted to come back and have you be their mental health, coach and healer. Absolutely not. You have to do your work. They have to do theirs. And another roll in the hay is not going to get anything done or make anything go away, guys. So pay a lot of attention to that. And that's your message. Someone wants you to fuck them back to factory presets. And it's flattering, I guess, but you're over it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, guys, I don't even have words. And I imagine that's exactly how you feel. It's flabbergasted, maybe repulsed, maybe disgusted. And it's not because they're like, whatever, like, go do you somewhere, like, you just, I feel called to say, like, remember Sparta, like, you don't forget what they put you through. Okay? Don't forget whatever you got put through and whatever you had to climb out of and how hard that was. Sex is not your drug. It's theirs. Sexual energy, sexual manipulation. That's all they have. Do you ever notice that, like, some people that are basura at life are fantastic in bed? That part. They're like, if I can just get you back in bed, maybe you could fix what's wrong in my head. It's an offer you can absolutely resist, my good sis. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you for sharing energy with me. Come back and join me next time, guys. We'll continue to evolve together.